Good evening, everybody. It is the 11th of June 2019, and wait a minute, you're saying this isn't PUBG? This isn't even DayZ. This isn't even World War Z. What on earth is going on? Well, this, my friends, is Fallout 76, which, after the E3 presentation from Bethesda last night, where they've introduced a Battle Royale mode into Fallout 76, more of that later, or in a different video, they've also come up with a free trial as well for Fallout 76. So, having played a lot of DayZ, I thought, why not give it a go? Because, you know, it's kind of a survival thing, and to be honest, anything that's free, you know, I'm more than willing to give it a go. So these guys tell us which way to go. So we've woken up in the vaults. There was a party last night, I guess, and now we've got to make our way outside. We've got our first quest, which is to discover to discover the Overseer's mission. So she's already left, apparently. Gosh, just like DayZ, we're picking up supplies on the way. Hello.
Hunger and thirst can increase your disease risk. You do not want to contract.
Yeah, okay, I just want to get outside and have a look around, to be honest, see what this game looks like. The last Fallout game I played was welcome to the stream, Claire. The last Fallout game. Oh, right. Should I have been picking up all these things? Was Fallout New Vegas on the Xbox 360. Alright, one. So, I know that Fallout 76 definitely has received plenty of bad press and bad reviews over the since release. This has been Bethesda's first Fallout multiplayer game, though. So, you know, I'm kind of interested, and the fact that you've got this. Don't want a hat. You know, the fact that it's got a similar idea to DayZ, and the fact that you have this really big open world that doesn't have any NPCs in. Saying that, though, they are adding NPCs into the game to kind of make it more like a traditional Fallout game. So we'll have a look. I think it's a little bit more friendly as well than. Hello, what's this? We've got to watch this, have we? Huh. Yeah, okay, let's just get outside. So sometimes I feel that they get the atmosphere a little bit. I don't like to use the word wrong, but you know, this is the post-apocalyptic world, and I know Pip-Boy is funny and all that. But oh, hello, what's there now? But we have had a nuclear war, and you'd think it would be a little bit more serious. But hey, this is Fallout. Let's get outside and see what it's like. Farewell, Vault 76. And here we have a loading screen. So I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4. I've actually installed it to the solid state drive on my PlayStation 4, the external one. So it should load about as fast as it will get. So yeah, I just want to have a wander around for a bit. See what the game's like. See if this is as good as the old Fallout. Okay, there we go. There's another fellow survivor. Let's have a look around. Find the Overseer. Well, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Despite the fact that there has been a nuclear war. I think this is 50 years after, isn't it? Hello.
Appalachia's terminal. A little listen. Seems you should meet her at her camp, just down the road.
Okay. So which is...
The overseer said she'd set up her camp down the road to the south.
To the south, okay. A responder corpse. See what this says. Paul, I need you to make the monthly scouting run to Vault 76. The doors have to open sometime. Don't take risks. Observe for a few days and come back. Ooh. Obviously not fast enough. Somebody's shooting at each other. They're shooting at a robot. I will have to look at how the controls are always different, aren't they? Fusion cell. Ammo can be crafted at a tinker's workbench, bought from a robot vendor, or traded with other players. We go third person as well. Reminds me a bit of Vigor, this. Very pretty. You need to try and play in-game Desolate. Right. Okay. Do you mean like roleplay? Well, I'm quite happy to be out of Vault 76. Look, the sun is out, it's autumn, looks beautiful. There is this buzzing sound though. Very strange. So we go and have a look over here. I suppose I should figure out how to equip my weapon, shouldn't I? How do we equip weapons? I haven't got a clue how to play this. L1 menu, here we go. Settings. Controls. Attack R2. Aim block L2. Oh, Pip-Boy. Do we have to get our Pip-Boy out? We probably do, don't we? Okay. Machete. How do I select it? Right, there we go. So, we've got our machete out. We have a weapon. And from what I remember, the inventory system in Fallout is as bad as the one in DayZ. Hello, Chief. How you doing? Fellow Vault 76 dweller? What's this? A combination wrench and a screwdriver. Right, we've got to head south. Along the road, though. Let's get back on this path. Let's have a look. Wow, yeah, very pretty. Hello, buddy. I'm just a little bit busy at the moment, but thank you very much for the offer. I'm just doing this by myself. From what I understand is people can't fight you unless you want to fight. Find the overseer's camp. Oh dear. What happened here? Let's go and lend a hand. How do we jump? Shooting in vats will hit based on percentage, no need to aim. What are these guys doing? Ooh. Oh, these are bad guys. Our first bad guys. I think he's got a gun. Good for you, sir. Leather left leg. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, sorry buddy, I didn't mean to do that. I do apologise. Right, my character doesn't look very well. Ooh. Who's this fella? I keep going to crouch. What is crouch? Petrified corpse. Oh dear. Oh. I guess we have auto health regen, don't we? Those people weren't very nice, were they? Let's have a look in there. What have we got? Anything of interest? There's probably going to be some really big cockroaches in this game. Alright, you get ill from radiation. Ooh. Prepare to feel the bite of my blade. No. Right, so I need to use some Radweld and Radaway. I thought I had some. Item. Alright, here we go. Aid. Radaway. Nice. Stim pack. Restores health with initial burst. We'll have one of them. And then... Right. Let's have a look at the map. Which is that button there. Oh, is that where we're meant to go? Can we put a marker down? Oh, I see. So I just got to look for that on the map. There we go. Right, we're off again. Very scary. Now, I really enjoy playing PUBG, as you know by the hundreds of videos on this channel. Hold. Oh, yeah. But I've started to really think about playing these longer form adventure games. They're a lot more relaxing than playing PUBG, which is great. I played earlier and had one game and came like 6th with a couple of kills. Oh, right. Oh, it's raining. This game looks stunning. It looks much better than when you watch it on stream. I remember watching Downward Spiral's stream and it didn't look very good at all, but this looks They must have improved it an awful lot. Right, I guess this is where we find out all about what we're meant to be doing in Appalachia, or West Virginia. Eat to prevent starvation. Oh right, we have to... Gosh, this is like DayZ. So we've got to eat. That's interesting. Nice. Should we have a drink as well? Okay. What's this? It's the camp. My stash box. Right, okay. So you can put stuff in here, can't you? Good. Server not responding. Oh. Oh. We've been disconnected from the server. This is multiplayer Fallout, yes. What happened there? Oh, that was a bit pants. Glitch in the internet. Hopefully it'll load us back into where we were. Few creatures real or imagined terrify West Virginians quite like the Wendigo. Right. Okay, we're back here. Craft a weapon, place your own camp, craft a piece of armour. Okay, so... Craft. Light armour. Okay, so you've got to find stuff, haven't you? But we found the overseer's camp, haven't we? We found it. What do we do now? Dwellers. Oh right, overseer's log camp, play.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered. Mutated animals? Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer.
All right.
Signing off.
The town of Flatwoods, eh? So that's where we've got to go next. Right, we're off. So I can see hit points in the bottom left hand corner, my level, which is level 2, and AP, which I guess is probably my stamina, isn't it? Yeah. Future Skyrim. Oh, hello. Hello, buddy. Are you an enemy, are you? You alright? Can we talk? Hello? Not too bad, was it? Oh, doggies. Oh. Uh-oh. How do I get my... Ooh, they were a bit nasty, weren't they, those dogs? Off we go. Off we go. This looks way better than Fallout New Vegas. Welcome to Flatwoods, home of the Green Monster. Great. I think we probably want to turn that off, don't we? Social. Settings, audio, voice chat mode, none. We'll have that, I think. Don't want to listen to other people quite yet, not when I'm streaming. Those fellas aren't very friendly. I see what the overseer was saying about this being an aggressive place. Oh dear. What's that? Some sort of badger? Well, oh, it's an opossum. It's a dead opossum. The water doesn't look very nice, does it? Lots of monsters. A weapons workbench. Trading post. Command post.
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two? With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there. While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
Welcome guests. Flatwoods responder service are currently offline. Please use the volunteer bot if you need assistance. When responders return to Flatwoods soon, we will process your requests. Stay nearby and use the provided emergency supplies and robots. Oh dear. Sounds like lots of people died here. Dirty ashtray. Overseer's log, Flatwoods. Oh, right.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church. People were using them for shelter, but... mutations we expected. There's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one.
Hunger meter.
Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Okay, so I'm going to confess. Water safe report. Germ profile high. Water is unsafe for drinking unless boiled thoroughly. Okay. Oh dear. Guy doesn't look very well, does he?
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice.
Yeah, and what apparently the secret task that we have as Fallout 76 Vault Dwellers was to not only start rebuilding America after the nuclear apocalypse, but to secure nuclear bases that are around here. Pastor's vestments. Ooh. That guy. That big cockroach. Ugh.
Hi. Dasa asked me if I would talk about how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs, messed up people, and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was mad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCoy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, that bad things would happen.
Oh dear.
I haven't seen Patty since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though.
It's a bit rough.
I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I can help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise it won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay.
Wow, very melodramatic. So how do I register as a volunteer?
Belly, Derby Sands, MT1.
Register as a volunteer. So how do I do that then? Oh, do I have to register on here? Okay.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long. Things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold.
Speak with Dasa Benami or register at the self-service kiosk. Okay.
I've decided to ask
If you need
I'll
supplies,
start with me.
Bob
I was an
got you
anthropology
covered.
PhD student at Vault-Tec University. Final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. My little brother went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. It was so hard. Blood. It was devastating.
So where's this self-service kiosk then?
Important now, Flatwoods.
Does it have NPCs? Not yet, Ryan.
I remain
Um,
optimistic.
but
Been with them now for,
they are adding them soon,
years.
apparently.
They have big plans. Do so much to help. Maybe.
With smarts
Maybe.
and a little
We're doing
luck,
enough to be
you'll
okay.
do just fine.
In the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can.
Okay, I'm being really stupid here, aren't I?
This is Gossip on me, signing off for now.
Alright, here we go. Self-registration. Aha. Use. Welcome, Survivor. This program was developed to turn regular survivors into certified responders. As a volunteer, your job is to help others, and our job as responders is to help everybody, including you. Report to responder Keisha McDermott for further instructions. Last check. Left location, Flatwoods River. Right. Search for Keisha along the nearby river. Okay. It's very different to DayZ, isn't it? The fact that we're getting all this stuff by completing basic training courses. Just go and find this lady first. Although I get the feeling she's going to be a dead body, yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's listen to it.
Asked us to document our stories for posterity. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoka, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. We holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoka to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Water is contaminated. Go back to Kesha's lab. Yeah, I don't... Oh, hello, it's a two-headed cow. Hello, two-headed cow. It's a bit rough, mate. Yeah, I guess they were trying to make... Maybe they were really heavily influenced by, like, DayZ, you know? And wanted that style of game where the players in the game made their own stories, like in DayZ. But I'm pretty sure there's only like 16 people on each server, so the chances of bumping into people as you get deeper into the game, I guess, get less and less and less. Analyse the watering test result in Keisha's lab. Okay.
It sure is great to see living human beings again. A volunteer. If you need supplies, Baba's got you covered.
Oh, here we go. Is this it, is it? Kesha's lab. Well, where is Kesha's lab then? Ah, right. This is Kesha's lab, isn't it? Diagnostic terminal. Is it? Analyze water sample. Water has not significantly improved since the last sample from the same coordinates. Water type dirty, disease is severe, so we do not boil water using dirty water and wood fuel. Okay. What's that up there? Or some sort of bridge. Okay. Very good. So what have we got to do next? Check in with the self-service kiosk. Okay. It does look really good though, doesn't it? That looks really, really good. You must complete one more experiment for the responder to become a full volunteer. Report to responder Delbert Winters for further instructions. Find Delbert Winters in Flatwoods. Search for him in the People's Directory. Rank responder, job morale officer and chef. Specialty cooking, preaching and morale. How's this? Notes. Runs the Flatwoods kitchens and potlucks. Train survivors in food safety. So we've got to go and find this guy, and it'll be his body, won't it? Unfortunately. Oh, is there some... Got some beer. When you're used to DayZ's extremely basic UI, you know, it's all stripped down. Oh dear, there he is.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Met my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't. We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even the first time.
Ribeye steak.
Thought some things that ought not to be thought. So I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You gotta cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. Then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly. And I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Right. Government airdrop. There's nothing in it. Right, let's go and find a cow. Is this a cow? And I'm really sorry about this cow. Come back. Okay, so now we've got to go and cook it. Sorry, cow. I don't feel good doing that, honestly. Yeah, I definitely feel a bit guilty about doing that. Alright, here we go. Ribeye steak. Nice. Can we eat that now? Rice steak. Let's enjoy it. Check in with a self-service kiosk. Right, let's back in here. Survivors' guilt meetings are held every night in the funeral home. Yes. Contact responders using the database. Okay. Oh, do we have to go to that other place? Back in the church. Yeah, here we go. Log in. Emergency contact responders HQ. Urgent message. A large horde of Scorchers on the move and might be headed for our main base at Morgantown Airport. All personnel are requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies. Maria Chavez. Connection terminated. Right. So, I guess we see what happened there then. Morgantown Airport was taken out. I guess the Scorch, the like what were they in Fallout New Vegas? I'm trying to think. There was the people who were still alive, weren't there? Final departure. Investigate Morgantown Airport. Let's have a look. Is that the airport? Overseas camp. Alright, there's Morgantown Airport. Guess that's where we're going next. Sun's gone down. So anyway, if you were thinking about it, you can download Fallout 76 and play it for free now on PC, PlayStation or Xbox. Am I heading in the right direction? Keep pressing the wrong button. Yes, we've got quite a way to go though. Alright. It's one of those nasty beavers. Come here. One of those dogs as well. Onwards. Oh, that's how you jump. Hold and release R1 to throw grenades. Did we get him? Nope. Lead scrap. Those might come in handy. Right, off we go. There must be a quicker way of changing weapons though than doing it like that. Oh, that was the overseer's camp, wasn't it? Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Ah, right, so there we've got our drink is there, isn't it? And food. Oh, they've disappeared. Stimpack and Warner. So how far to the airport? It's quite a long one, isn't it? These graphics are amazing. Nuka-Cola. Sort of donut. Slocum's Joe. Can we go inside? So much detail. Very sad, aren't they, these? All these people who died in the nuclear war. Private property, no trespassing. Is this two-headed deer, I guess? Hello, two-headed deer. Oh, it's a... Oh, okay, cool. Hello. Hello, feral ghoul. A hairbrush. I feel bad about that. Because ghouls are kind of, you know, they're just victims, aren't they? Victims of the nuclear war. Look how beautiful this looks. You're going the right way. Yeah, we've got to follow this road, haven't we? Is it this way? Yeah. Highway 64. Oh, can we tune our radio in, can we? Listen to this one. Oh, we can level up. You have an unperk open park pack. Would you like to open it? Yes, please. Okay. Presumably I can just add these. So what am I meant to be doing? I've got no idea what I'm meant to be doing, so I'm going to leave that.
Attention, responders. Emergency. Morgantown Airport has fallen. Repeat. Morgantown airport has fallen. Avoid the area at all costs. Scorched threat is extreme. Do not attempt any rescue. The final standing order for all remaining responders is to gather supplies and leave the area immediately. Good luck, be safe, and thank you for your service.
That doesn't sound good. Does not sound good at all. So I guess they are all dead. Let's jump. Can't remember how to jump. Alright. Okay, so we've listened to that enough. How far away are we now? Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to be going north. They're all dead though, aren't they? That's the problem. They're all dead. Alright, so we need to go east now. Trading post supplies. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Reload. Reload. Ugh. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. That shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, can we use... Can we use a first aid kit before we die? So how do I respawn then? You need like a quick menu, don't you? I'm sure there is one. So what guns have I got then? Pipe revolver. Oh, I haven't got any bullets. Okay. Okay. Right, so now... Hey, these are like the tents in... DayZ, aren't they? There was a rotten pie in the safe. I've removed it. I'm not going to say I'm mad. I'm just disappointed. Great. So that's where I died, isn't it? Ooh, that hatchet's rubbish. Well, I am here in Morgantown, please. I wonder what that is. What will we find here? You're not the appropriate level to equip this item. Great. Oh dear. What's that fella running around for? Crafting station. Ooh. What does Med-X do? Okay. Am I out of bullets? Do I reload? Oh, great. Got the hatchet again. Oh no, we don't want the hatchet, we want the machete. Machete! Right, so now we can... Oh, we still have... Alright, now we can use the shotgun. Right, okay. Right, fools. These things are all over the place. It must be upstairs. Screw it on a stick, yes please. Oh god, there's loads of them. damn. Damn. There's fire on the other side of those doors. Is this where we came in? Right. Hasn't reloaded. That fella doesn't look very well, does he? of cigarettes, yes please.
It's been a few hours. I can hear them clawing at the door. I've locked myself in the storage closet, but I don't think the door opens from the inside. Look. Acute stress reaction. Panic and emotional distress.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am about to die. Scorched, overrun our defenses. They're for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We recalled the responders. After the bombs fell, try to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project. It might just save your life. Overseer's log, Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare. Scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a minute. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out. I wondered what could possibly cause this. Then I got my answer. Down from the sky, screeching,
Does look very good, yes.
infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this, but we need to consider all our options. Even the nukes. We find the source of this scorched flame and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders were developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Oh, right, okay, we got these. Oh, we've got these logs, right, that we could load up.
Overseer's log, or should I say?
Right, so how do we find out about the... Learn about the inoculation project? Hello, Duty. Nobody's scared of cockroaches. That's true. Alright, okay, so maybe there's some another terminal.
Selfish of them to turn their backs on the rest of us. People who need their help to survive. There's nothing else I can do here. Guess we can scratch Harper's Ferry off the map. I'll be heading back soon. But I want to check in on some of the farms along the way. Should be about a week.
Mountains of wealth in your own backyard. Invest in Appalachia. Oh no. Let's go back in, have a quick look round. Well, it's been interesting so far, but I can understand the criticism of people saying, "Well, you're just following audio logs everywhere, aren't you?" You know? Let's go back in. Hopefully those baddies haven't respawned. In New Vegas there was grasshoppers, there wasn't there? Lots of nasty scorpions as well in the desert. Okay, learn about the inoculation project. Tune into WGRF with Grattan Radio. So we came in here, We fought all these guys, didn't we? Came up here. Came into the command post. Found this young lady here and unfortunately died. She said find out about the inoculation project if the terminal's working, which it is. Messages. No. Or have we got to go somewhere else, have we? Let's have a look at the map. Talk to the mayor. I'm a little bit lost here. There's no other terminals, is there? Okay, let's do a quick Google search. Fallout 76 Final Departure. Learn about the inoculation project. Right, see what Google says. Details of the project are located in the Responder medical hangar by the eastern runway on the terminal upstairs. Right, okay. On the Responder medical hangar, right, so we do have to get out of here. Right, okay. So it was telling me which way to go, wasn't it? It was telling me to get out this way. Charleston was the capital of West Virginia, one of the largest cities in the area. Prior to the Great War, the nuclear war, it was a hotbed of political dissent and saw countless protests for workers' rights. So we now need to go to the Responders medical hangar. Quite a few people in here. Forest treasure map. Ooh. Bobby pins, they're good for doing stuff, aren't they? Light metal legs. Oh, maybe we're not there yet. We're in the wrong hangar. Oh dear, they don't look very well, do they? They do not look very well at all. Greetings from Bucharest. Hello, Andy. Good Zombies in New Vegas. It's called... I just played a long time ago. Right, so hopefully... Is this where we're meant to be? Aha! Yes. Right. Let's find out about this cure to this virus then. Inoculation project announcement. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation project against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Ooh. Those who are struggling to survive in the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of those threats, however, compared to the scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the scorch. There's still far more questions than answers, but I believe I've made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects to follow. Scorch beasts. The name conjures terrifying images of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about the scorched beasts from the Brotherhood of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. First, nobody believed that they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities, black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about reality check. We know too little about these creatures, but we do know they aren't strictly nocturnal. They also seem equally willing to move alone or in small groups, and they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If we can ever get hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere near to a scorched beast is a near certain death sentence, and not just because of the radiation. I'll cover that more next. I'd love to give a detailed explanation of what the scorched plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little it just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come into contact with the scorched beast sometimes begin to mutate. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creature appears to be covered in smouldering embers. In the case of humans, high mental functions eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through this process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the scorched plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that's in pretty good shape. With the right facilities and a steady supply of scorch to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease, or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. I hope by now that I made my point, at least one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at least, very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarise those points below. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter a Scorched beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find any closed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched beasts are too big to fit into small spaces. Remember that Scorched beasts emit strong radiation. That, coupled with their powerful bites, should compel you to keep your distance at all cost. If you've got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Radex before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligent memory to use guns and other weapons, and they're hostile to just about everything and they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorch as you would a raider, albeit one with a deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimise the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll at least help a little. This concludes my report. Right. There we go. So we completed that. So we know that there's so these Scorch guys, they are new, aren't they? They're new from they weren't in the other Fallout games. And I guess our goal in Fallout 76 to start off with anyway, one of the quest lines, is to develop this vaccine so that we can protect. Oh, we're a bit thirsty. Let me remember how to do that. Should we have some beer? Might as well eat something as well. Have some more water. Have some cram, whatever that is. And I guess that kind of explains why we don't have the Scorched in Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout New Vegas. You know, if we are successful, which I guess we must be, we're going to get rid of the Scorched. So anyway, I think we've been playing Fallout 76 for a long time, haven't we? Come to the conclusion that it looks really great. Looks fantastic. The inventory system is just as bad as the one in DayZ, to be honest. The lack of NPCs is a bit odd. Just following audio logs around is a bit strange, and I always found it weird in Fallout having to do all the reading. You know, you're just reading all this stuff all the time. But look at the side of this map. We've got to start thinking about exploring. There's all of this. Look. Wow, look at this. We've got a lot to explore. Should we carry on with Fallout 76? I won't play the Battle Royale tonight. Hi, buddies. What are they doing? Fighting each other. Probably do that tomorrow night, so I've got an early start in the morning. But yeah, in fact, let's see how much. I would say this game is probably worth £20. Let's see how much it is on the PlayStation or PlayStation UK Store. Fallout 76. See how much it is. And it is at the moment on offer for £30. I guess if you're a big Fallout fan, that's probably a good price point to enter and play this game. And what is encouraging is that Bethesda have announced the year 2 at E3. You know, there's going to be more content. There is this battle royale mode, as I say, with just 57 players, though I think it is, or 56 players. So kind of half a battle royale. But you know, if you enjoy the feel and the vibe of Fallout, then this could well be something to go at. And with this free few days where you can play the game for free, as I am now, hopefully I guess it would encourage lots of players to give the game a go, especially Fallout fans who then go, actually this isn't as bad as the reviews say, I've had some fun in it, and they'll go on. Whether I'll play some more, I'm not quite sure at the moment, but it's been alright. It's been alright. The time has definitely passed quickly playing this evening. So anyway, thanks to everybody for coming along for the stream tonight. We'll be back in Generis tomorrow, fighting the good fight with the zombies over in that ex-Soviet Socialist Republic. And so for now anyway, it's goodbye to Appalachia, goodbye to West Virginia, and goodbye to Fallout 76. So thank you everybody, and I'll see you all again soon.